Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Divyanka and we are here with our part 3 video series. So in today's video we are going to talk about one of the most important feature of Zoho CRM, that is roles and permission. So this video is especially made for the business owners and entrepreneurs who want to properly control their business, their teams, their process, who can see what, who can edit what, and how secure your data really is. We'll cover why roles and important matter, how the structure work, and at the end we'll also do a live demo inside Zoho CRM. And one of the most important thing, we are in Sol Vista Digital. We are a Zoho authorized partner. So if you want Zoho CRM or any Zoho application implementation or setup for your business done professionally in a right way without any confusion, you can directly reach out to us. You can book a meeting, the link in the video description, or you can visit our website Sol Vista Digital for more details. Alright, let's get started. So, before starting the live demo, let's understand what is the real problem. So what happened without proper access control? So here you can see the first problem is everyone sees everything. So when you are not having the right permission, so everyone can see all the things, like your interns, your new hire can see your confidential deals, your revenue figure, and all your executive pipelines. So this is the one problem that you are facing. The second is no accountability. So your records get edited. It can be deleted by any user or by any owners, and it is harder to track them. The third problem is wrong people, wrong access. So when you are not having a proper system, in that case, every person can get the wrong access or the wrong people. Like juniors rep can export full customer list, managers can see their own team data. So this is one of the problem. The fourth is compliance risk. So your sensitive field, contact financials, set export with no fields level protection. So this explains, if you are not having a proper access control, your business may impact in this case. So this is exactly how roles and permission are built, and they prevent you from loss. So why it matters? So there are two reasons. The first is security, the second is usability. So as you know, in your business, security is very much important. So all your sensitive records, admin setting stay accessible only to the right people. All your deals are protected, all your contacts are protected, all the finance data are protected. The second is usability. So each team member see only the modules and the record relevant to their jobs, which reduce the cluster, confusion, and chance of working with wrong data. So these are the two reasons that you must use roles and permission in your system. So there are mainly three core concepts that we are going to discuss in today's video. The first is profile, the second is role, and the third is sharing rules. So the first is profile. So in profile you can see who means the user can edit, who can delete, who can export. So all the permission, the module permission, everything you will see in profile. In roles you can see the hierarchy based visibility, the higher records, see subordinates records. So everything you can manage in the roles. And in the sharing rule, you can see a fine-tune access when the hierarchy alone isn't enough. So in sharing rules, you can see what data should be shared to which role, to which user. So this is how the sharing rule works. Now let's go to the profile. Okay, so in profile you have three default profiles. Okay, the first is administrator, who can see the full access. The second is standard, which is typically sales representative. Okay, the third is read only. So read only is like that, uh, one can view the records but can't edit, delete or export. Okay, so let's go to Zoho CRM and see how profile works. So here you can see we are logged in with our Zoho CRM account. Okay, so for managing the profile, we have to go to Zoho CRM, then we have to click on setting. In setting, in security in and control, you can see tab of profile. Just click on the profile and here you can see by default two type of profile we are having. The first is administrator, the second is standard. And if you want to create a profile, you can create by clicking this new button, new profile. So when you click on new profile, you can add a name, you can, if you want, you can clone a profile. Okay, and you can write the description and you can create a profile. Now we have existing two profile. The first is administrator. So let's see what is inside this. So you have the module permission. So module permission you can manage here, like for the inquiry or for the leads, one can view, edit, delete. Okay, now for the contact, for the deal. So as you can see, for the admin we have enabled all the permissions, because admin is the one who have all the permissions. Okay, so these are the basic permission, and basic permission are basically the modules. So you can give the permissions, who can view, who can delete, who can create. Okay, so these type of permission are in the modules. Now we have import and export. So you can give permission who can import or export, and which module they can import and export. So as you can see, this is the admin profile, so everything is enabled. Okay, now we have send email option. So you can restrict your users that who can send the email or not. Now we have tools option. So the tools permission are like that, you can mass update, you can mass delete, you can change the owner, you can transfer the modules or the leads. Okay, you can convert the modules. So these are the tools permission. Now we have other permission. Other permission means you can see the records in print view, sheet view, you can find and merge, you can manage the views, you can add a tag. So when you click on this more, here you can see all the permission, and because this is an admin account, so you are not able to edit it because admin is having all the permission. But when we see the standard, we are able to control these records. Okay, so we have admin level permission, we have email templates and email and templates. So you can control who can manage the templates, who can manage the automation. Okay, so by clicking these drop downs, you can tick or untick whatever permission you want to give or not. Now we have automation permission. Okay, then web form, then data administrator, then SIA. Now we have extension permission. So when you go to Zoho, here you can edit the permission that who can use these apps. Like when I disable this project, so one cannot use this project app. Okay, now we have Google, Microsoft, other apps. So you can control all the permission here. For the Google, you can control the sync permission, like sync of Google Contact, sync of Google Calendar and Google Ads. Same for the Microsoft, same for all the social media. Now we have developers permission, so developer can one can access the APIs, one can manage the extensions. Okay, so these are the developer permission. Now let's go to the standard profile. So standard profile is basically for your sales representative, for your staff and all. So in this permission you are able to edit everything. Like one of, I don't want to give permission to my sales team that they can't see my deal module. So what I'll do, I'll just off this module. Okay, now what happens if I have give only they can view the deal module? Okay, so I'll just untick this, like create, like edit, like delete. So they are having only one permission of view. Okay, so this is how you can control the module wise permission. Now we have import and export. So if you don't want your staff they can import and export, then you can edit it from here. Now we have send email option, so you can control the send email option also. And these are same as I have explained in admin. So in admin you have less control permission, but yeah, in other standard module or custom created profiles you are able to edit the options. So here you can see by clicking this you can disable it, and if you want to enable you can simply enable the permissions. So here are multiple permissions, so you can control in this manner. Okay, as you can see we have seen the permission of admin and standard. Now it's turn for read only. So read only is basically you can create a custom profile view, so you can manage in this style. Okay, now let's see the role hierarchy. So role hierarchy is basically you can add a hierarchy in your Zoho CRM, so that all the data, all the system will run on the basis of these hierarchy. So let's see how this work. So for going to create role hierarchy, we will go to the setting. Now here you can see role and sharing. When you see the roles, right now we are having only one rule, that is for the CEO. If you want to create more rules and assign the rule, like the manager will report to the director, the director will report to the CEO, so that type hierarchy you can create here. For creating the role, just click on this new role. Now you have to add a role name, like I'll just write director. Okay, now report to. So it will ask to which role director will assign. So we are having a CEO role, so I'll just say assign to CEO. And it is shared data with peers. No, I don't want. Now you have description, so you can write a description and save it. So here you can see a role is created for the director, and director will report to CEO. If you want to edit it, you can edit it from here. If you want, you can delete. Now we'll go to the role list. So here you can see we have two roles, for the CEO, for the director. Now if I want a role for my manager, so I can create a role for my manager, like manager, and manager will report to the director. Okay, so this is how you can create a role. Okay, and how you can manage the report and all these things. So we have covered the profile, we have covered the roles. So we have seen the roles, the record, how you can create, how you can manage the role hierarchy, how you can create the hierarchy. Now, so for the best practice, we have created the roles. Okay, we have seen how to create the user profile. Now we'll see how to set up the sharing rules. Okay, so for seeing the data sharing rule, here you have an option of data share setting. So here you can see the default permission of the organization is like that. These modules are these are the modules and you have a default access, so you can manage it by your own, that it can be public, okay, read only, or public as read and write, or public as read, write, or delete. So now I am having everything as private. Now if you want to create a sharing role, how you can create? So you can just create by clicking the button create sharing rule. Now it will ask to which module you want to create a sharing rule. So you can just select inquiry. Now it will ask the sharing rule name. So assign the lead on the basis of city. Okay, so now I am creating a rule that assign the leads on the basis of city. So here you can see on the basis of criteria, sharing type is on the basis of criteria. So I'll select a city here. Now if the city is suppose Delhi, okay, now share the records to, you can select all user, you can select the role. So share the role to manager. Okay, and you can see the permission also. So you can edit the permission, like he can read, write, delete, or he can write, read, or write, or it is read only. So like this you can create a sharing rule. So if I click on save, here you can see a sharing rule is created, and this is how you can create the data sharing rule. You can create the rules and you can create the profile. Okay, so as you can see, we have seen the roles and permission, the sharing rule, the profile, and we have just seen a demo how you can do it. So this is for the today's video. Let's meet in the next video. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and turn the bell icon on so that you can get notification of upcoming videos. Thank you.